Call of Duty, Black Ops 6, the game that was 4 years in the making, the game that was developed by Treyarch, who a lot of us had hoped would deliver us from the evil that is Infinity War game design. Well, did they deliver? First things first, I think that in a lot of ways, Black Ops 6 was a major letdown for fans who've been waiting all these years. It's just Treyarch really messed up when it came to two core game mechanics that make or break the Call of Duty multiplayer experience, which of course would be map design and the spawn system. The maps in Black Ops 6. I'm going to try not to be too hard on that in this video, but the core maps have been a major letdown for fans. We were promised 17 maps at launch, and they did deliver that, but we got only 13 maps, and 4 of them are only available within the face-off mosh pit. This means that if you're trying to play the normal Black Ops 6 multiplayer, hopping into game modes like Team Deathmatch, Kill Confirmed, Domination and Search and Destroy, you only have 13 maps to choose from, and to be honest, they are just hot garbage. You have maps like Babylon, where you're just being spawn-killed 24/7, to maps like Red Card, where you literally run around for 2 minutes straight, unable to find a single person. A lot of the maps in this game are basically just glorified Nuketown clones with how small and fast they are, with the remaining maps clearly just being ripped straight from the new Warzone map because they don't feel like they belong in multiplayer whatsoever. Then we have the new Omni movement, which is also a bit weird to me. It seems more like a gimmick than anything, and what it results in is not us running around like action heroes jumping out of windows and pulling off crazy stunts like Treyarch thought, but rather it just results in most people butt sliding around these tiny maps with their terrible spawn system, which creates a situation where every map is devoid of almost any kind of flow. Omni movement on paper sounds good, but only for those bottom 30% of the player base who plays like G-Fuel guzzling androids, where the rest 70% of the player base play the game like human beings. Omni movement doesn't really add a skill factor to the game as much as it creates randomness and chaos. It's a tool that creates unwinnable scenarios and frustration, not unlike advanced movement did back during Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 3 and Infinite Warfare. Picture a scenario. You walk into a room, there's one person butt sliding 8 feet across the floor, while the other person is dolphin diving backwards and doing a 360. How are you going to win that scenario? Of course you're not. People will say that Omni movement is a skill tool, but again, it just causes randomness. Maybe it's a skill tool in a 1v1 or Warzone, then sure, but when you're playing 6v6 domination with no respawn delay on a map the size of your grandmother's living room, I wouldn't be surprised if all the movement gets tweaked throughout the entirety of the Black Ops 6 life cycle, and I doubt we're going to see it again after COD 2025. Finally, the skill-based matchmaking, or SBMM, has faced considerable criticism regarding its implementation in Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Many experienced players feel that SBMM forces them into sweaty lobbies where they constantly face opponents of higher skill levels. This can make matches feel like a chore rather than an enjoyable experience, as they often have to try harder to secure victories against higher skilled opponents. This also have a destructive impact on casual players, which some of them decided to quit playing the game. The matchmaking system can disrupt group dynamics, especially for mixed skill teams. When a high-skilled player joins a party with lower-skilled friends, the entire group can be matched against significantly tougher opponents. This leads to frustration and a feeling of imbalance within the team, resulting in some players choosing to play solo to avoid these issues. While SBMM is intended to create fair matches, it can result in long wait times for players, particularly those at extreme ends of the skill spectrum. Additionally, players have noted that the game's performance metrics can lead to inconsistent match quality. Despite widespread complaints, Activision has indicated that they have no plans to alter the SBMM system in Black Ops 6. They argue that maintaining a balanced environment is crucial for retaining players, especially those who might leave the game if they consistently face overwhelming odds, but that's nonsense because people are already leaving the game due to that stupid system. In conclusion, while Call of Duty Black Ops 6 had potential, it ultimately fell short in several key areas. Activision's defense of SBMM only added fuel to the fire, leaving many fans disappointed. From map design issues to the controversial Omni movement, it seems that the game struggled to find its footing. The implementation of SBMM, despite being intended to create a balanced playing field, has instead alienated a significant portion of the player base. But what do you think? Is Black Ops 6 the best game of the franchise as Activision claims, or has it missed the mark? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We want to hear from you. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more content. Until next time, happy gaming.